Sylvia. Sylvia. Where's Sylvia? Nurse! Nurse!
Mr. Bolden, what's wrong? Do you need something?
Sylvia, I need Sylvia. Where's Sylvia? Nurse.
Visiting hours are almost up, Mr. Bolden. If anyone were to have come by to see you, she would have been here by now. I don't think any
But
Sylvia's
she
coming.
promised! Sylvia promised. Sylvia said that she would be here in a week. Sylvia said that 1 week ago. Promise.
Okay, just settle down. I'll go back and check for her. Just stay here and keep calm. If I find her, I'll bring her back to you.
Sylvia. Sylvia, you promised me, didn't you, Sylvia? We were never going to be apart. You said that, didn't you, Sylvia? We're never going to split up. We promised each other. Sylvia, where are you?
I couldn't find any sign of someone named Sylvia, Mr. Bolden. Maybe next week, okay? Who is Sylvia, Mr. Bolden? She means a lot to you, doesn't she?
Sylvia's my girl. Sylvia is mine and only mine forever. Sylvia said that, you know. Sylvia did. Sylvia told me.
Mr. Bolden, are you sure Sylvia was here?
Sylvia was here! Sylvia was here, I counted. It had been 1 week since Sylvia was here, I counted.
How do you know Sylvia, Mr. Bolden? What's she like?
I was 17 years old when I met Sylvia. I was a very lonely boy, very quiet, you know, until she came around. Sylvia, I mean.
Damn it, Mark!
For God's sakes, Betty, calm down. It was just chocolate.
This isn't about the chocolate, idiot! It's about how terrible you are listening to me!
I don't see why you're making such a big deal about it. I mean, look at yourself. Clearly you can go a day without chocolate.
You just shut up and listen to me for a second! This isn't about the chocolate!
You're insufferable, you know that?
Yes, you've made that quite
Right
clear in
here.
the past. I can't believe I married someone so immature.
You're the one whining about chocolates, Betty.
My God, you really don't listen, do you?
It happened quite often, really. They fought and they fought, and I was in the middle of it. When they fought, I didn't exist. It tore me up hearing them fight. All I could do was leave. I was in the dark night that wore on forever. They just fought, and they fought.
Hi.
Hi.
Well, I don't mean to sound rude or unwelcoming or anything, but, may I ask what you're doing on my porch?
Thinking.
Thinking about what?
Flying.
Flying?
Flying! You see that bird up there? It's just gliding around in circles. What do you suppose it's thinking about?
Well,
I bet it's happy. It must be. This guy looks so quiet up there. I mean, at that height, it'd be so hard to hear people on the ground. So hard to hear their anger and their yelling. Nothing seems to matter up there. All that bird needs to worry about is the breeze on its beak and the worms in its stomach. That's so simple. I wish those were the only two things I had to worry about. Well, except for the worms in my stomach part. I'm more of a burger girl myself, but that's... So why are you on your porch?
oh, no reason.
Were your parents fighting?
Well, how
Oh,
do you...
I am so sorry. I should not have been so direct. I could hear them through the walls. It's funny, really. My parents were fighting too. I think that's all parents seem to do nowadays. I wish they'd all just stop.
Good luck.
Well, that bird doesn't care. It doesn't have any problems. If it does, it can just fly away, and it doesn't have to worry about anything when it's in the sky. And it can stay up there as long as it wants. I mean, we can jump as high as we like, but gravity will always pull us back down to the same problem-ridden soil, and I'm tired of getting my shoes dirty. I'm Sylvia, by the way, Sylvia Harrell.
Roger Bolden.
Well, Roger Bolden, it's nice to meet you. I'm sorry if I made you uncomfortable before. I do that a lot. I just talk and talk, and nobody ever stops me, though I wish they would, because then I'd never stop. You know, it's a terrible habit of mine, and I end up revealing too much to strangers I've only just met.
You're doing it again.
Oh, am I? That's embarrassing.
Don't worry about it. I'm more of a listener anyway. I don't like to talk much.
So you just keep everything bottled up?
Pretty much, yeah. I let others talk so I don't have to.
Is that healthy?
Probably not, no.
And you just let everyone else pile their problems on top of you. Your mind must be racing constantly. I have to let things out. I wouldn't want to trap myself in my own thoughts. I might go crazy.
Well, I I think I've adjusted to the isolation of my thoughts fairly well. I'm not crazy yet, as far as I know.
You know, it's the clueless ones who most easily succumb to insanity.
Are you saying I'm crazy?
No, just vulnerable. Well, it's not a bad thing per se. Insanity brings out the most honest forms of expression in a person.
Well, that just makes me feel swell.
Well, I'm a people pleaser.
So what exactly are you doing on my porch? Well, other than thinking, I mean.
Well, if you must know, I was hiding from my parents. And whenever they start their arguments, I just slip out to get away from them. And most of the time I never feel like coming back. I just would do it all over again. And once they finish their arguments, they come looking for me because I probably won't come back on my own if I had a choice. And I didn't want them to find me this time.
So you chose a stranger's porch.
Well, they wouldn't think to find me at a place none of us knew about.
Well, that makes sense, I guess.
And it seems that turned out pretty well. I think I made a new friend.
Well, I've hardly said anything to you. It's been, what, like 2 minutes? How do you know we'd be friends?
I don't know. You seem like a decent human being. Do you ever feel like something was just meant to be?
You mean like fate? No.
Well, maybe you should give it a shot. I mean, believing in something is the only way to get through the situations like the ones that we have. And I believe that we were meant to be friends, Roger Bolden.
Well, I'm not good at the whole friend thing. I tend to bore people and...
Oh, God, lighten up, Roger. Doubting your self-worth is exactly why you don't have the friends that you're lacking. If you always feel sorry for yourself all the time, people won't want to be around you. But I'll give you a chance. I'll tell you what, I'll come back to you tomorrow and we can have some fun. But I see you're not up for much right now, what with your parents and all.
Tomorrow?
Same time, okay? So, I should get going. As much as I say I want to run away, I always chicken out from crawling back. I mean, I think I've been gone long enough for them to get the picture. I've been out here for hours. Bye-bye, Roger.
Hours? Well, how many hours are we talking about?
Not important. Stay gold, pony boy.
It was strange, really. Seldom did I fall for a girl, especially as quickly as I did Sylvia. Sylvia always took me off guard. Love is a sunrise, nurse, and night was put to rest the moment I met Sylvia. Beautiful Sylvia.
Sylvia Harrell. Well, she quoted Essie Hinton at me, casually. And she wants to see me tomorrow. A girl wants to see me tomorrow.
Roger, what the hell are you talking to?
Oh, no one, Dad.
Roger. The king has arrived!
Hi, Dad.
How you doing, buddy?
I'm okay.
Man, I am just so tired. Did you know that your mother has me sleeping on the couch now? I mean, that's not even fair. I'm the one that has to work in the morning. And the couch is so uncomfy.
Dad, it's hardly noon. Are you sure you should be drinking
But
this
she
much?
insists. She says she has menstrual cramps. I think that'll dry soon enough.
Dad, please don't start with this.
You know what she said to me?
I never liked hearing one parent complain about the other. Sylvia and I once agreed to never be biased. Sylvia once said, "Remain impartial, Rod, so that you too aren't compelled to fight back." Sylvia said that you don't. Sylvia is so smart.
She said I can't sleep in our own bed because I am too busy sleeping with other women.
Dad, please don't
That's
tell me
not
that.
even true. I haven't slept with someone that wasn't your mother in months.
Going outside.
She wasn't even that pretty.
Sylvia!
I can't take it anymore. I can't take it. All they do is scream without accomplishing anything. It doesn't make any sense. I want to explode. It did explode. I just got so tired of their yelling that I started yelling too, and we yelled, but I don't think anyone was even listening to each other. We were just yelling. And they locked themselves up. They're completely unwilling to trade chains to make it work. want each other.
It's like they forgot they ever loved one another.
Exactly. Hold on to this hope that something will change, that one day they'll be happy, but maybe hope is a danger to our practicality. Maybe fantasizing lures us away from reality more than we need to. Maybe we need to accept the truth.
You yelled at them?
Of course.
I could never yell at my parents.
You need to learn to speak up, Raj. They need to know the mess that they've made.
Yeah, but that seemed to work out well for you.
What I'm saying is that you've got to learn to stick up for yourself. You've got to be fierce, like a bear or a lion, you know, roar!
I guess I do need to work on that.
But you're not much of a roarer, are you? But you're a giggler. Are you
Stop it!
All right, you're not a lion yet. Just a little kitten. You'll learn, young Padawan.
How do you do that?
Do what?
It's like you break down entirely, which is totally understandable, but then the next minute you just make everyone so much happier.
Well, that's why I'm here, isn't it? Keep us happy? And that's what friends do.
Well, again, I'm still surprised you call us friends.
I just stained your shirt with a bucket of tears. I think we've reached that point. I mean, tears are the most honest signs of expression, you know.
Well, I guess I just assumed friendship was a thing that progresses over time, but then again, I don't have much experience with the whole friend thing.
I don't think the path to friendship needs to be followed so precisely. Like love. I don't think you need to know someone too long to fall in love with them.
Well, the same thing goes for falling out of love.
How do you mean?
When I first found out my parents weren't happy, I just felt betrayed. Like all my life, I grew up with these kids who kept talking about how they couldn't play the weekend because they're going to be at their mom's house, or they forgot their homework because they left at their dad's house but with their mom that weekend. Everyone was divorced. I mean, I thought everyone in the world hated each other, but it was okay because my parents didn't. Once I found out that wasn't true, well, I didn't think anything would ever be okay
I
again.
lost all hope when I realized love doesn't last forever.
Well, that can't be true. I don't want it to be.
Well, as they say, nothing gold can stay. But that doesn't mean we can't polish it off every once in a while, right? I mean, maybe if something were cared for, it wouldn't tarnish so soon. I want to break the pattern. I want love to last. I want to fall in love and stay in love, you know?
And love can last, nurse. I didn't think it could, but Sylvia and I learned together that love